Lab, what's up though, man? My name's Aladdin, Prince of the Airways. Now, I don't even do these video blogs, but I felt deep in my heart that I had to do it on this subject because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, Instagram, all the social media just talking about how Kendrick didn't win a Grammy. And I honestly think that, instead of us complaining about him not winning a Grammy, we should actually be thanking the Grammys. Now, I know a lot of you already may have a preconceived notion about what I'm going to say because the title of this post is why Kendrick shouldn't have won a Grammy. So you may think that I'm about to be a Kendrick hater, but it's not that at all. I just want to shed light on a situation where I actually think Kendrick not winning a Grammy is such a blessing for us as music fans because I believe that this is going to take him to a whole nother level in his career. Now, if you're watching this and you're a true hip-hop fan, you cannot deny, or you can't, within your heart of hearts that Good Kid, Mad City is probably one of the best rap albums of all times. Not going to put it in the placement, but definitely one of the best rap albums of all times. With that being said, and a little bit about myself, because you're probably looking at this like, yo, who's this Indian looking dude that look like Lloyd that has a say-so and or knows what he's talking about, or where his opinion is coming from. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a radio personality right here in Washington, D.C. for WPGC 95.5. We are the number 7 market in the entire United States. So, yeah. On top of that, I am a musician. I've taught myself how to play the piano. I produce. I also have played in a go-go band by the name of Third Dimension Band. I've played with prestige, world-renowned musicians. One being, let me see who I'm going to throw out. Whose name wouldn't mind throwing me out there. My man Jamal Moore, who is the brother of Aaron Spears, who plays for Usher. They're both drummers. So I've talked with legends in the game such as Chucky Thomas, Tank on musical subjects. So I'm not coming from a place of not knowing musicianship or not knowing music. And I want to just break it down because I think a lot of people missed the moment that happened on stage in front of our eyes that I believe is going to take Kendrick to the next level by him not winning a Grammy. So he's performing with Imagine Dragons. Before we even get there, let me set the stage up for you. He's nominated for 7 Grammys, and his name's been called multiple times, hasn't won anything. Now, within his heart of hearts, I know he knows that he has one of the best rap albums of all times. I know I'm feeling some type of way because he ain't won a Grammy. I know you probably feeling some type of way because he hasn't won a Grammy. So we know he feels some type of way that he hasn't won a Grammy. So he's getting on stage, about to perform. Can't tell me the dude's not emotional. So, with that being said, as a musician, as a performer, when you got something going on inside you, 9 times out of 10, you can't show that. Or it's an award show. May the best man win, or, whoever made somebody win. But at the end of the day, he knows that he should be walking home with something. But at this point, he hasn't. So he's getting on stage. He's emotional. And it definitely came out during his performance. And I believe that we kind of overlooked the epicness that happened while he was on stage. And I'm going to set it up for you. So if you go back and watch, around the 3:15, 3:20 mark, it's like a breakdown part where Kendrick starts talking before they go into, I guess, the build-up. And now I don't know if this was rehearsed or not, but I can tell you one thing about moments as a musician, as a performer, no matter how many times you rehearse, perform, moments are something that you can't practice. They just happen. It creates an energy. If you performing with people, it's something that that your energy will give off to the other musicians, and it's something that can't be duplicated. You probably won't ever see it again because in this time, in this moment, you got to think he's like, yo, I'm feeling some type of way because I haven't won the Grammy, so I'm going to leave it all up here on the stage. So his quote before the build-up part is, and this is where I think a lot of people missed it. Tonight is for everyone to understand me. This is Kendrick talking. So he wants you to understand where he's coming from. I need y'all to recognize the plan is to wear your hearts while we are here at the Grammys. Man, so he then closes his eyes and then goes into like a freestyle, probably written. I'm sure it's performed, they had to practice. So he goes into like this freestyle, build-up thing. But during the build-up, if you go back and watch, he finds a pocket within a pocket. And what I mean by pocket is like he's kind of like riding the wave of it starts like it's kind of like a drum solo, but you can feel and watch the energy start to rise, and they're feeding off of Kendrick's emotion, off the fact that he hasn't won a Grammy. So he's rapping, the band stops, he continues to rap for 4 bars, and then they come back in, and it takes the performance to a whole nother level. It's an energy. I'm still on the high from it. Like, the performance was that great. Hands down, if you watch the Grammys, you know it's the best performance of the night. But the energy that was created from this moment was undeniable. He felt it. The band felt it. Everybody in the crowd felt it. Even if you didn't know who Kendrick Lamar was, you were watching it on TV, you felt it. And if you don't know or you didn't feel it, go back and watch it. And after you watch what I'm saying, you will understand, like, yo, it was a moment. And that moment, I believe, is him telling us, like, yo, I did this for the fans. I know y'all feel how I feel, and I'm not going to let y'all down. By him not winning the Grammy, I really believe that this is going to take his career to the next level. The album was crazy. I know I've talked to a couple of people in the music game, and it's like, yo, how do you come back, or how do you transform yourself from such a classic album? And now that he hasn't won a Grammy, I think that's exactly what's going to happen, because now he's going to go back and feel like he has something to prove all over again, starting from ground one, because the album is definitely a classic. You can't deny it. Top to bottom, you just press play. And what more can you say, man? Kendrick Lamar is definitely going to be one of hip-hop greatest MCs of all times. He will win Grammys, but instead of everybody complaining about him not winning the Grammy, I honestly think we should be giving thanks, because this is what's going to transform my man Kendrick. I think it started right there on the stage with Imagine Dragons. Welcome to the new age, ladies and gentlemen. I believe music has no lines, no color barrier. It's all about great music. And to even furthermore my thought on that, Pharrell, if you go back and watch his post-Grammy interview, he says, and I quote, "Musicianship is at an all-time high. It's time to celebrate individuality. That's what makes you different. What makes you different is what makes you special. People are creating their own lane. 2014 is the year of change." Telling you, watch. By Kendrick not winning a Grammy is probably one of the best things that has ever happened to us as music fans, hip-hop fans, whatever the case may be, whatever music you like, whatever, man. Promise you, you're going to see a lot of collaborations this year. It's going to be a great year for music. 2013 was a good year, but I think it's about to get even better. And I think my man Kendrick is going to be the one to carry the torch for the hip-hop culture. So with all that being said, instead of y'all complaining about how he got robbed and he ain't get a Grammy, we should be thanking him. So thank you to the Grammy Association for not giving my man Kendrick a Grammy, because I know he's about to tear it up. Man, if you watch this, you feel some type of way about it, you like it, you don't like it, share it, don't share it, or you got difference of opinion, I would love to hear it. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Aladdin Da Prince. That's ALADDINDAPRINCE. Aladdin Da Prince. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Man, let me know what you think. Share this with people. Don't share it with people. If you watched this all the way through, thank you. I appreciate you for taking the time just to hear what I had to say. If you didn't watch this all the way through, I appreciate you too. But guess what? Remember, you heard it here first. That by Kendrick Lamar not winning a Grammy is about to transcend him into epicness. He's already epic, but we're about to see him go to a whole nother level. You heard it here first with Aladdin, Prince of the Airways, and I'm out of here. Hola!